Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Last part we did a lot of cleanup that would have opened up the way to get to the Temple of Droplets. Majority of the Temple of Droplets is going to be done this part. The thing of the matter is, in the middle of the Temple of Droplets, I got tired. Not because of the game. No. I got tired because, well, as of late, I have been, dozing in and out, not getting enough good sleep. Well, I have, but the problem of the matter is, whenever my brain decides, hey, go to sleep, it does, but it does so when I'm in the middle of doing activities, or riding a bus, or something like that. I can have like 10, 15 hours of sleep. It does not, I shouldn't have 15. But I can have 10, 12 hours of sleep. It's just per se, because I sleep basically a maximum of 10. But I can have that many hours of sleep, and all of a sudden, my brain decides that, hey, you can go back to sleep again. Or in the case of me wanting to go to sleep, all of a sudden it wants to go away. That's the troubles of having to deal with something like autism. Either you can't sleep, or you can't go, or you can't wake up. One of the two. Whatever the case, there's a reason why I'm in this mode. Now I can get this heart piece. And I have completed a new heart container. Fantastic. And this was right by the house where we fed the dog. Also, in this cave right here, there is another training hall. This time, this training hall gives you something, well, it's only useful when you're about to die. Ironically enough, this is the beam attack. Instead of you having it to where you're at full life, the beam attack only happens when you're going to die. So at least for the most part, when you take contact damage and there's no invincibility frames in this game, yeah, you will be able to use, you pretty much will be able to use the beam attack as a last-ditch effort, and the beam attack's pretty damn powerful, so long as you don't lose all of your health. If you do, well, you're dead, so yeah. And now, it's time for possession training. Possession! It is so glorious. I love this game. However, your health may be low now, as you had to demonstrate the technique. But all you have to do is swing your sword. I said swing the sword, not throw the boomerang, but still, all you have to do is swing the sword and your health will be replenished, regardless of how much health you have. It'll be a literal full health upgrade, and not to mention you just got a heart here too. So now we have literally 5, oh, it's Peril Beam, never mind, I thought it was the beam attack, but now we have 5 skills. We need the Rock's Cape for the 6th one, and the Kinstone for the 7th one, and all of them for the 8th one. Anyway, let's just get through this. I was actually attacked and molested by these peahats, and I found 50 rupees while digging in a hole, but that's okay. I'm going to need all that money for later, because once we're done with the Temple of Droplets, we got another cleanup session. However, this cleanup session, we'll have to go back to Tingle. Yep, that's right, we will have to go back to Tingle, and we will have to, unfortunately, pay him money. Oh, by the way, this leads to a heart piece, in case you're wondering. So yeah, mostly we're going to be in Lake Hylia. So, we don't need to use that. No, what are you doing past me? Oh, right. There's an area where we need to climb through. And But hey, let's see what's in... Oh... Brace yourselves, folks. That's pretty much the gimmick for the the Temple of Droplets. I almost said Driftwood Temple, yeah. I already did the Driftwood Temple several episodes ago. In fact, it was the second episode I did this game. So, yeah. Let's just stun that and try to get through without falling off. Oh, for crying out loud! It's those stupid slugs from Misery Mire. Oh, I hate those things so much. Because they hit like trucks, even with the blue tunic on. Funny how Link doesn't have a tunic upgrade in this game. You could stand to use one with all the damn invincibility frames you take in this game. It's ridiculous. Whatever the case, I love the magical boomerang. Oh, I love the magical boomerang oh so much. It is fantastic. And now, I'm going to open up this to get a Kinstone. Hooray! Yeah, let's get out of here. But I'm going to cut out me going through this because, yeah, nobody wants to see me fall to my death. And I still did it anyway. And I still fell to my death. You know what? Screw this. Just screw it. Move it on! After I die a couple of more times. Anyway! Now we have a Kinstone for this guy. There are other places where they have Kinstones. So let's use that Kinstone. And let's see what we get. Oh, we gotta go all the way to, Windows to get that. Great. Just great. Hey, well, at least we fused some more Kinstones. Yay. Alright, next up. Let's see what's in this chest. Ooh! 200 rupees. Sounds about fair. Yeah, I think there's something else here, too. Something that I discovered when I went to use Kinstone with a Deku Scrub in the Wind Ruins. That particular area here. Now let me make a renege. I thought you were going to get 200 rupees. Instead, that, Deku Scrub, you will fuse Kinstones with it, and it will give you the ability to buy Kinstones for 200 rupees. Regardless if it's blue, basically. So you'll never be without blue Kinstones, at least, unless you got no money at all. Oh, let's see if I can fuse a Kinstone with it. Oh, bollocks! I gotta come back and fuse a Kinstone with this thing. Oh, jeez. If only I discovered a Kinstone in this area that actually matched the Kinstone that he had. God damn it. Kinstones are finicky. They appeared up everywhere, almost every single part, but now here, nope. Not a single green one. God damn it. Alright, anyway. Let's see what's in Tribbley Woods, because there was, in fact, or Highland, sorry. Why I keep saying Woods? Tribbley Highland. Oh, and by the way I came in, it was from the eastern, Palace Road, which, by the way, as soon as you come out of the palace, you go to the east. Seriously. And that would have pushed up that block. And now, to see what's in that lovely little hole right here, it's a Chris Houlihan room. Well, can never have enough of these, but okay, I guess. So, with that said, and there's nobody here until we beat the Temple of Droplets, I think we can go now. Unless there's something else of importance that I need. I may have to cut a few, ways around. Yeah, we will. So I'll be right back. Okay, what are we doing back here? Aside from getting hit, real simple. This stump right here. We just need to climb on, shrink, and this starts the Temple of Droplets. Our fourth palace. Yes. Not third, fourth. I have to be a little, more accurate with that. And yes, it's the Ice Palace. Oh, by the way, there's the boss door. This one's rather unique. And yeah, you saw a taste of the Ice Palace by, literally going through that cave, but whatever the case. You'll be pushing ice blocks just so you can get through this area. Oh, right. The only way you can get out is through the top. Just thought I'd point that out to you all. But whatever the case, you think that it's going to be safe here? Nope. There's now Jars that's going to move on its own and try to kill you. And fireballs that can literally take most of your health. So, I think this one may be one of the hated dungeons in this game, because there is an ice palace here, and it's a puzzle basically. So what we're going to be doing is using this switch to open up the sunlight, and we're going to use the hatch that just opened. By the way, this also is an homage to Thieves' Hideout, or Thieves' Town if you will, because you had to open up a hatch on the ground where the window was, so that way it will shine into the boss room and you have to lure blind there. Speaking of luring things, pass me, what are you doing? All you have to do is push the key down. Pass me, what are you doing? Don't you dare push it any other. Oh my god! Alright, I'm back. There is a lot of ice puzzles in this blasted stage. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be the main crux of the backtracking, and I cut most of that backtracking out. So that's the way you're supposed to get the key. You're supposed to push the block to the... you're supposed to push the block down instead of to the right. And then afterwards, you push it to the right. It's pretty much Price's Gym from Pokemon, in case you're wondering. So on the other side of this, where we got that key, we just need to open the door. Now then, this one's going to be another ice block puzzle. Surprisingly, get this, the big difference between this temple and everyone else, you get the big key early. See, there's a reason for that, and we'll be coming to that later, but for right now, I did not mean to do that. That was dumb. I should feel ashamed. So long as I don't make a mistake and push the wrong block the wrong way, it would just be perfectly fine. One. No, you Nimrod, what are you doing? Wing. I gotta go fix this. Excuse me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, let's open this up, because I'm an idiot. And by the way, I accidentally failed again, so... that is all on the fault of, well, faulty controls. And by faulty controls, I mean my controller was being a little bit faulty at the time. So, with that said, and it was also my fault too, I'm gonna come out and admit it, I made a mistake there too. So, either way, this time around, I can actually do this right, and it takes me 3 tries to do this. God forsaken. This was actually one of the easier puzzles that I screwed it up. You need to go down. No, up actually, no, up, that's right. I was up. Almost misled you there. First off, push, and what we're gonna do is push you down, or push you right here. Yes. This block, doesn't matter what you do with that block. You just need these 2 blocks right here. Don't push that block right there, not yet. think that's just in case I screw up. But for the time being, I need to go all the way to the bottom right here, push this block here, push this one. Now I push that one down. And now we're going to push it to the side, so that way we can push it into the sunlight. Because we're going to push it up by the switch. So push it to the side, push up by the switch, and now we can push it into the sunlight. And there's our big key. So again, we won't have to worry about that big door, because that's pretty much the rest of the dungeon. No, seriously. The rest of the dungeon is literally every single item. But before we do, let's open this back up, so that way we'll have a way to cross. That's the only reason why we have the ability to open or close that particular rooftop. So that way you can traverse through. Still, that particular thing where you leave a hole in the wall just so you can actually use the sunlight against the enemies, that is definitely reminiscent of the Thieves' Hideout of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And now, there is a reason why this ice block is here, because there's no sunlight. We're going to need to use the switch up top and the other switch on the other side to open the wall completely. Which, by the way, that's the boss, in case you're wondering. I just want to point that out to you. Yeah, and unfortunately, the dungeon item isn't going to defrost him, well, yet. But we will need the map first, and there's the map. However, the key item here is, in fact, a lantern. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's stay down, and let's keep swimming. Having flippers is awesome. But, like I said, this is probably going to be the first time where a dungeon item isn't necessarily a rod or a flame spell, it's just a lantern. And however, we can't get the lantern just yet. Not until we get a little bit deeper into the area. But first, we need to do something about, I don't know. We need to do something about that blockade. And the only way to do that is to flip over with the gust jar. And I'll take care of the blockade right there. Kinda had no choice to go down. I think I can climb back up and push that block. Yeah, I think I definitely can. So we'll just leave this area. And more importantly, we're gonna go up north. Now then, since I went and pushed that switch, that should have unblocked things. Pretty sure it did. Well, at least I hope it did. Oh, right. I have to go a little bit further down the waterfall first. Not that particular waterfall, but there should be one later on. I gotta find a way to get there. I think it... I'm trying to remember. Because again, it's been so long. We're gonna need a key. And that key is, well, I'm stupid. I should have went down. That's what that key was, by the way, in case you're wondering. So now I'm gonna have to dodge that thing again. Yep, see? So, that seems like a riddle, right? Well, the only pot you can look up is this. the pot formation. So what you're going to do is swim in the middle and dive. That's it. That'll take care of the small key. So now we got to go all the way back up. After going down, we'll have to approach that from another side as well. So we're going to have to do a lot of sailing. Whew. That is something, I know. So let's just go up the path again and head over to the lily pad and use that to go further. Oh, it's gonna suck because even though I have enough hearts, Link has no invincibility frames. And that little roller there, even if you're on the lily pad, that's gonna do a lot of damage to you. So yeah. Oh wait. Stupid, I got the key. Open the door. That'll use that to go down here. Break that open, and with the gust jar, we're gonna be literally pushing this out. But for now, I'm gonna be right back. I think I'm starting to fall asleep. Sorry about that. Remember I told you that my brain has a mind of its own and it wants to go to sleep sometimes and sometimes it doesn't? Well, that was one of its times. Sorry about that. But nonetheless, folks, it is time to try to get down that waterfall. Not try, we're going to. And, we just need to precisely aim this just right. Oh, God! Thank goodness I don't take fall damage from that. Now for the hard part. Honestly, I should have fell right off of the leaf and let it sail. No, you idiot! No! Damn it! Oh, God. Okay. What I should have did was blew the leaf, hop off. We will hop off of the leaf and just float it and duck underneath the bar because I was taking too much damage. So now we're going to sail past this pod. And yeah, it's shaped like a pod basically, but we're sailing past the pod, come right down here, push the button, and just keep going. And watch out for the pesto. Otherwise, that'll happen. Oh, I need to go there, actually. I really do need to go there. Because, the only way for me to access the switch that was down there is for me to go there. Me, I'm just hunting down the pesto to get my revenge for the fact that they cheap shot me while I was using the, dust jar. Get back on the lily pad. Yeah, this is probably the only time you're going to be using the lily pad. Is through this entire segment. And as you can see, the only way I can get... Well, actually, that's not the only way I can get through. But that thing has the compass. So I have to go back anyway. Yeah, see? So let's go back. And we'll worry about up there later. Because up there, literally, is the, is progression, basically. Well, it's progression, but not right now. Let's go get the compass first. And that worm looks awfully familiar. If you've seen Deepwood Shrine, that's exactly what that is. No, no. Go back down. Go back down. And now let's float this way. Turn it around. And now we're going to float. Okay. We'll have to deal with this worm from Deepwood Shrine, but we're on an icy path. Same method as before. Just get to the heart, slash it, and when it starts turning red, run out the way. It will come to you eventually, because it's going to go on a directed path. Come on, damn it. Yeah, the only thing is the ice makes it annoying. That's the only thing. Otherwise, honestly, I would skip the compass all entirely because of this. But bear in mind, there's another version of this fight. Only this time it's not on ice, and also there's 2 of them. Alright. Crap. I don't know if this boomerang will actually work on it. I thought it did, but oh well. Oh shit. Yeah, I took unnecessary damage. And you know what, those spider webs could actually be burned. Just thought I'd point that out to you. But you want to try to get it to where you could actually gain access to the tail. And sometimes it'll do that, sometimes it won't. This slippery environment will not help you much. So, time your hits correctly. Like right here. If I wasn't bouncing off the fucking spider webs, I would have got it. Alright. Let's just slash it a little bit more. And he took a couple of cheap shots off of me. We're almost there. Ouch. It really did took a lot of cheap shots. I wouldn't be surprised if I used one of my fairies in this place, if not both of them. We got it! Now we can go in through the door right here and get the compass. And if you're worried about those treasure chests, the dungeon item here is what's going to freeze that open. And we'll be probably getting that before we get to the boss. So, on that note, now we can progress. No, pass me, go back. Now go. Yeah, I had to stabilize the lily pad, otherwise it'll float back to that area. Now then. We coming on to the worst part of this section, which is the ice block maze. This is going to be our second one, well, our third one. There's actually 2 of them in the, 3 of them in the whole entirety of this area. No, let me rephrase, I said 4 of them. Oh, 5 of them, yeah. There's one later on, right after we get the dungeon item. So, yeah. I had to make sure of that. There was the first one when we first came in, the second one that led to the big key. Then there's this one, which, oh my god, I just screwed up. I screwed that up. Ah, good grief. Well, at least I can get rid of the enemies here. And get whatever's needed. Ooh! Okay, I like that. I like that. Although I did screw up really badly. Damn it. I needed all 5 of those blocks, but okay, I guess. I just want to make sure I get rid of this guy, and I'm showing you how to deal with that on slippery ice. Because, yeah, the ice is going to be a pain in the butt, and if you actually strike the enemy, it'll ricochet you all the way back up, and sometimes knock you into the water. And without that one ice block, well, I wouldn't be able to get all these ice blocks over there. So, with that said, I screwed up. And then I just got frustrated. So, I'll be right back. And now I'm back. Okay. I will not make that same mistake. See that top block right there? Don't push this way yet. No, 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 no. Pass me, you idiot. Damn it. That wasn't what's supposed to happen. That was not what's supposed to happen. Be right back. Alright, let's try this again. Top block. There. We're gonna push that one. Oh wait, come on. this one over to the right. I think what we're supposed to do is push this one here. We're gonna push that one there. This one here. And the one on the top. We can use that last block for something else. We don't even need that last block, actually. So, on that note, you just need 5 of them. As long as you're able to get the lily pad through, that's all that matters. Now, going... Oh, god damn it. Wait a minute, let's see what's over there. Alright, that's there. Oh, and by the way, that will undo, so yeah. You'll end up having to swim and get to the lily pad all over again. Eventually, when I have to come back later with the lantern. So, with that said, that dark pesto up there, that's got that dung bomb right there. Yeah, that can be annoying and that'll do some damage to you. As a matter of fact, there! It took a half a heart from me. So, whatever the case, I wish I could catch that thing with a boomerang. Honestly, I should try to catch it with the gust jar, but it's way too high. Again, that is where the boomerang would have came into play. But we're not worried about that right now. What we are worried about is not falling off of the cliff. Cause see, you don't have the lantern right now. And that's one of the things you'll need to see this area. Damn it, I fell off the cliff. Of course I did. And every time I see a shadow on the ground, I always think of a wall master. But now we've come to the next part. I think you don't need the gust jar, but this is where the boomerang will come into play. Now, let's stop. Let's stop being stupid for a minute and get the boomerang. Yeah, past me will eventually think about it. Give me a second. But these guys especially is where the boomerang would come into play. And no, the gust jar cannot remove their jaws. Stop trying to move their jaws with the gust jar past me. See? At least the boomerang will have them stunned longer so that you'll be able to do whatever you need to do them. And thanks with being remote, it'll bypass their jaws. See what I mean by, yes, you're going to need the boomerang? Those guys are the reason. And by the way, there's no treasure chest here. That will bring you back to the front. So you won't have to go through all that all over again when you get the lantern. And speaking of things we have to go through, yep, it's another one with the Picori Blade. So with that said, let's clone ourselves. Because by the time we're done with this dungeon, we'll be able to use 3 of them once we get past the stealth section. Oh, and we gotta fully open this on the other side so where we can melt this and go into the boss room. Yeah, the element is halfway melted off. So on that note, let's see if there's any more hearts. I guess not, so we're now going to be trying to go on ice, and also we'll be getting towards the lantern. Now, let's be careful, because the pesto will knock you into the cliff. It's annoying, it's aggravating, as you can see. But, yeah, they'll knock you into the cliff. And remember I said the boomerang will help you out? I meant every word of that. Those pesto are being knocked over the boom... Okay, let me try this again. The pesto will be knocked over the cliff with the boomerang. Yeah, please don't write that down, subtitles. Yeah, I tend to stutter a lot, in case you're wondering. And when you do hit the boomerang and the pesto over a cliff, they'll be stunned and fall right into it. So that's why I said the boomerang is a godsend. I haven't been using it because I forgot about it, okay? But now I have it in my hand, so I'm going to use it. But for right now, we're going to go down, and I think we're going to go down even further. Now, there's a reason why I'm going all the way down to the bottom. And that reason is we need the sunlight. But we also need to cross. And I think we need the item that's... Yeah, Yeah, I closed that door for a reason. So we can climb back up, and we can get whatever in that chest. Or, yeah, that's right, I'm gonna get whatever's in the chest. Yeah, for now we're using sunlight, but again, we will get the lantern pretty soon. I think it's a little bit further in this dungeon. There we go. So that's another small key. So let's close this so we can be able to cross the gap without falling down here. And let's get back up. Alright. We're gonna push this again. That'll take care of the sunlight, and that'll allow us to cross over, because I do believe we have another switch to push over another room. In fact, no, wait, this room's coming up. Yes, that's one I'm thinking. Yeah, so I gotta push that switch right here. And it'll open up, and unfortunately for us, it'll give us a nasty little surprise. A blue choo-choo. Yep, it's the boss from the first dungeon, but with a twist. If anybody remembers Blue Choo-Choo from Wind Waker, they're normally electrified. Oh crap, speaking of which, they are faster too. So you can't really suck them up until they get rid of the electric field. That's the big gimmick with this one. Thankfully, this will probably be the last. Oh god, it's electrocuting me! Just stay away from it while it's electrocuted, or electrified, or as you can clearly see, it will electrocute you. Probably be where I nearly die. And while the Picori Blade's a little bit stronger... Oh god! No! Yeah, bear in mind it also will electrify itself while it's jumping too. And it's gonna get very, very aggressive. Oh god! I'm just trying to suck it up as much as I can. Oh, it's growing its legs back. Okay. Stop being electrified for at least 10 seconds and let me suck you up. Oh no, no, no! Oh, and sometimes when it's doing the bobbing and weaving thing, it can sometimes be electrified as well. So bear that in mind. Oh god! We're down to 2 hearts. No! By the way, this isn't the main boss of the game. Of this this temple, yes. So yeah, as you can clearly see, it's on his last leg. Alright. Let's just suck this up. Come on. We'll just have to wait until it actually, stops being electrified for 5 seconds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! There we go! I almost thought that thing crushed me, man. Wait. It's on its last legs now. Oh, crap! Oh! Now it's gotten very aggressive. And now I'm pretty much showing off the beam the barrel beam. Oh crap. And in case you're wondering, no, the boomerang will not stun this thing. Alright. Now that it's gone back from its pissy boss mode, let it fall one more time. Good. Yeah, barrel beam it to death. And that is the end of the blue choo-choo. And that right there will get me the dungeon item, the flame lantern. By the way, this lantern is different from the original lantern. It does not take magic. It's good. And now you can run into ice cubes and melt them down and go straight to the next path. And we got 100 rupees for this. We gotta go back and get a lot of treasure chests. That's probably the other reason why this is gonna be a half one, instead of being like the full thing. Oh crap. Of course I can't see. Oh, these things are gonna kill me! I might as well keep the lantern on, because I can't see them without it. As you can clearly see. Well, the barrel beam is actually doing its job. Although I'm almost dead. No! Well, there goes one fairy. I still got 2 more. And the lights just go out really quickly in this game, so almost Misery Mire quick. So bear that in mind. Now, how this works is you gotta light each torch, and the more you light the torch, the more you can proceed. And again, this is where the boomerang would also come into play. And I thought that had a heart too, yeah. That would have really helped me out. In fact, I'm gonna have to go around. But first, let's just light all the torches so that I'll be able to make my way through, because this room will be inherently dark regardless of how many torches I light. Alright. And we got a kinstone from this. Oh, a lot of kinstone fusion when we come back from this place. And not to mention, there's a lot of lanterns that will need to be lit. Specifically, in that one dojo that we need to go through. Alright. Chances are that might be the one dojo that I need to light is the one that needs all 8 of them. Oh wait, no. That would be Swift Blade. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for the key, you still need to navigate through this area anyway. So, we're going to switch the bomb. Switch back to the sword. Because chances are enemies will respawn. Let's go in here and... oh, of course. Why am I not surprised? This is how you're going to get the key. Kill everything in this area. I think, yep, there it is. Alright, now that we killed everything in the area, now we can proceed to get all the rest of the chests. Like I said, it's inherently dark, even if you light up all the torches. As I said, enemies do respawn. So what's in here? Another kinstone. Yay! And not one single heart piece. Alright. Now we need to leave this area and go into the next area. You know, I should stay in this place. Actually, I should come in and out and go and grind for hearts, but not right now. We've got other things to worry about, like getting past the Poodaboo, which will literally do that to me. Oh, Christ. Here we go. By the way, Boomerang kills the Pesto. Just letting you know. Thank you. I needed that. Although I would have liked to have 4 full health. No, 4. I mean 4 full hearts instead of just 2.5, but still. Alright. Now, we just need to go through. And here's the dungeon that's gonna stump. Here's the part of the dungeon that's gonna stump you. What you're supposed to do. Okay, no, past me. Sideways. There we go. You're supposed to push this fully. And I think you're only supposed to push... No, you're supposed to push this down, yes. That is what you're supposed to do. Go the other way. Push this down. Yeah, you're gonna have to push that down completely, because you have to find a way to get through. Because you gotta push that outward. Now, here's where people will get confused. You only need to push that third block just a little bit. As a matter of fact, just like that. So now, it'll be just enough for you to squeeze through with your duplicate clone Link. So, push that here, and there you go. And now we're in this area here. This will probably be our stopping point. But what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to push that block down right here, and you push that to the middle and have to use the clones to get through. This is the part where I got tired. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'll start it off, but I'm going to end it here. And I will see you all in the next part of Legend of Zelda Minish Cap when we finish the Temple of Droplets. This is RVMan 985. Peace out.